What up, YouTube? I just introduced a new native fish into my aquarium, and these are a few things that you might want to know when introducing new fish to your aquarium. So I caught this fish on Cross Lake with old Vaughn. We went Sunday afternoon. Today's Tuesday. We went Sunday afternoon, caught some brim. Our plan was actually to find a brim hole, catch some brim, and try the live brim technique on Cross Lake over by the deeper duck blinds. That lake's not very deep. I think its deepest point is like 12 foot, which is most lakes here in Louisiana, or North Louisiana, where I'm from. But we caught some chickapins, and I caught this one, and to me, he is a true chickapin. He was a freaking slab of a brim, and I liked him, and I wanted to put him in my tank. I've had bluegills before. I've had brim, sunfish. They always seem to eat your plants. That's something that, you work real hard. Plants take a while to grow, even with root tabs, water quality being on point. If you're not running CO2, plants are going to take a while to grow, especially the moderate to easier plants. That's just how it works. They take a while. And they'll die out sometimes when you do a water change. If you do a water change that's a little too harsh, you take out a little bit too much water and you're wondering why your plants are melting, that's why you probably need to go a little bit less water with your water changes. You probably need to do, instead of doing 50%, you probably only need to do 25, to 40, somewhere in that range. But I've had melting issues a million times in the past. It happens. But most of the time your plants are always going to grow back. But anyways, I love this dude. I thought he was really cool. And old Harold always seems pretty lonely. And all he does is sit on there and wait for me to feed him. It doesn't matter what I'm doing. He's always waiting for me to feed him. I literally just fed him some worms, and he is still sitting here waiting to eat. The brim didn't eat. Here's the most important thing about introducing a new native fish to your tank. Let's say you catch them at a lake, wherever. Number one, make sure what you're doing is legal. Look up your local laws. Every state is different, so make sure you check your local laws and make sure what you're doing is fully legal and you're good to go. That's step number one. Step number two, catch your brim, catch your native fish, whatever fish you want. Catch them, get you a bucket. If you're far away and you've got a long trip, I recommend an aerator. Luckily, I had a live well. It was, kind of easy to throw him in and keep him good to go until I got home. Get you a bucket after you pull him out of your live well, or however you catch him, whatever you want to put him in. When you get home, get a gallon Ziploc bag. Get some of that lake water, put your brim in that Ziploc bag. Put the Ziploc bag with the brim and the lake water in the top of your tank and let them acclimate just like you would any other fish, like if they bagged it up for you at the pet store. Same exact way. Just make sure that lake water temperature that you're bringing is the same temperature as your tank. That way he won't freak out, you won't stun him, and you won't kill him instantly. Your water permits are going to be completely different from a lake, so he's already going to be a little stunned. Your water in your tank should be top notch, but a lake water isn't always top notch. Trust me. I mean, go get your strips and test it yourself. It is not what you think it will be. But after you set them in the tank, let them acclimate for 30 minutes to an hour tops. Open up the Ziploc bag, take the brim, whatever the fish is, out of the Ziploc bag. Don't introduce the lake water into your aquarium. Take him out of the bag and drop him in the tank. He'll be fine. A lot of people just catch a fish, put him in, bring the cooler inside, and just throw the fish in there. You could do that, but I wouldn't recommend it. It's probably gonna stun him, and it may kill him. It may not. Like I said in my most popular video is wild fish are way more suitable than something that is grown, homegrown in an aquarium. Those fish are used to a certain type of water quality, used to a certain type of water permits. Wild fish can handle anything. It really, it will surprise you. I've kept stingrays, discus, I've kept a million different types of fish, and the strongest, hardiest fish that I've ever dealt with is wild caught fish, without a doubt. Anybody can argue that all they want, but I'm telling you right now, just from my experience alone, those are the hardiest fish you'll ever meet. But give him a day. I have yet to feed him, and I didn't feed the bass yesterday. I put him in there. Today's Tuesday. I put him in there Sunday, so I didn't feed him. I haven't fed the bass since Sunday, and when I fed the bass, that was when I put him in there. He wasn't interested in anything whatsoever. So I'm gonna feed my bass and try and feed the new Brim. Now he's already seen him get fed one time. Change up. Now old Harold already knows that some food's coming, but the Brim has never really been introduced to. He'll come up and get it right off the top. Drop one in there, let him know. He's fun. I literally feed him straight out of my hand. It's another reason why I love keeping bass. I'm trying to I may be able to do this, I don't know. Be able to drop one in there for him and then drop one back there. No, that didn't work. The Brim knows that there's food. The bass ain't gonna let him eat, I don't think. It's almost a full box of night crawlers. And I'm out. It's 12 night crawlers. That bass can eat all day. So he didn't want to eat. So the next thing I'll do, it's been 2 days he hadn't eaten. These fish, especially these native fish, you'd be surprised. They go months without eating in the wild. They can go months without eating in your tank. That is not what you want to do to them whatsoever. But I'm guessing tomorrow I'll go and get some little goldfish or some little shiners, try and get some smaller ones and see if the bass will be, I'll have enough shiners to go around. But it's only day 2 for him. He seems to be doing great, healthy, everything's okay. Other than that, there's really not much to it, my dudes. It's simple. I love keeping native fish. Native fish are the easiest fish you could possibly keep. I've kept stingrays, discus, I've kept pretty much everything you could keep or buy at a pet store. I've had arowanas before, and I'm telling you, native fish, something you can go snag up in your local lake. Not only is it free, as long as you're abiding by the law, but they're not going to be as, you go buy an arowana, he's going to swim all day at the top of your tank. And he's going to grow big too. He's just going to chill the whole day. He's really pretty to watch. Native fish aren't that fun to watch, to be honest to you. All old Harold cares about is me feeding him. That's it. That's all he cares about. When I come home from work, he comes straight to where he's at right now and he just eyeballs me, looks me up and down, and is just waiting for me to feed him. That's it. That's all these boys care about. So the Brim will get like that. I know he didn't eat today, and tomorrow will be day 3 of him not eating. So tomorrow I'll probably go to PetSmart and get some shiners or some smaller goldfish and let Harold devour about 12 of them. I'll probably pick up like 24, and I'll see if, we don't even have a name for him. I'll tell you guys what. I'll let you guys name him. Whatever y'all think his name should be, put it down in the comments, and I'll pick the best name that I like the best. And I'll let you all name him. That's something I'll do. I'll let old Shay name Harold. She wanted to name him Harold, so I'm not very good at naming pets really, but I enjoy watching native fish. Like I said, it's not something that, they're not just gonna swim around all day. After these guys, after he eats, he's gonna go sit by his log and relax and sit there. Still aesthetically pleasing in a sense. I love bass fishing so much. I love taking care of bass. I love the aquarium hobby in general. It takes up a little bit of time, but it's fun, I enjoy doing it. I've been doing it for many, many years, and I still enjoy taking care of an aquarium.
Fish on, he's already under.
This Armando. He's going in the tank. Come through the tank. He'd be beautiful in the tank.
We'll put him in the tank.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get a frog bite real quick.
You want some duck sausage?
Duck sausage?
You ever had that before?
No, I've never had it before.
Well, duck down and get you some.
Oh my god. Shithead.
Alright, hey, no, for real, do you like Wendy's? What's up, my dudes? What's up, my dudes? Out here on What's up, my dudes? Out here on Stop making me fucking laugh. What's up, my dude? Out here on cross legs.